Hello, gorgeous. You're listening to the Girlfriend's Guide to Starting Over. On this podcast, we talk about everything from dating and relationships to personal development. We also speak very candidly about the F word, and by that, I mean failure. So grab a pen, tag a friend, and let's talk about it. All of it. Undergoing, overcoming, and simply trying to make it through. Hello, gorgeous, and welcome back to the Girlfriend's Guide. I am so excited that you are here. If you don't know, I'm your host, Kayla, and I am the main character coach. I empower women to step into their main character era and fearlessly pursue the life of their dreams. So on Mondays on this show, we do this cool thing called Riddle Me This. So get ready for a compelling question to challenge and change you. And I gotta warn you, y'all, this week, this question is a doozy. I am asking you, are you the master of your emotions, or are your emotions the master of you? How do you handle your feelings? And I'm not talking about the warm, fuzzy, happy, joy ones. I'm talking about anger. I'm talking about sadness. I'm talking about anxiety, guilt, all of the yucky stuff, the ones we don't want to talk about. How do you handle those? Are you able to sit still, to process, to move through them, to work through them? Or do you call your mama and your sister and your cousin and the mailman and anyone who will listen, and you're trying to justify that you're right? Are you one of those girls who does the am I the asshole, and you're trying to figure out why this person would do this to you? You're trying to make it right. You're trying to justify why you weren't in the wrong. How do you handle your emotions? Do you fly off the deep end? Are you a hothead? Do you find yourself having these explosive episodes and then you're kind of feeling guilty or sad about the way that you talk to a friend or your spouse, or even worse, your kid? I remember a time in my life when I was explosive and my emotions ruled me. I cried frequently. I yelled all the time. I was so anxious that it presented as irritability and agitation. Did you even know that that could happen? It can. Sometimes, sis, you're not angry, you're anxious. Yeah. And sometimes we don't even know how to label our emotions because all we've been allowed to feel are joy and excitement and happiness. And we've been faking it for so long that we don't even know we're not happy. That's a thing. So I invite you to think on this throughout the week. Are you the master of your emotions, or are your emotions the master of you? And consider going with me on this journey of learning to name and tame your emotions. I say tame, I don't say control, because we can't always control how we feel, but we do get to control how we manage those feelings so that we can control our behavior, right? This is going to be a wild, wild ride, and I look forward to having you along on the journey. If you're not already, come hang out with me in the Plot Twist. It's my free community that used to be just on Facebook, but I have expanded it. It's now on Telegram, so anybody who wants to be can play a part. I will drop the link in the show notes, and I cannot wait to see you. I love you, and we'll chat on Thursday. Bye, girl.